about you, but the roughly 1.5 hours playtime you get out of your Oculus Quest 2 in standard format is just not always enough for me. Typically what I use, this is the setup that I use all the time, is the Elite strap with the Engineered AF headphones on my Oculus Quest 2, VR cover, you know, all of that. This is how I use my Quest 2 all the time. And the Elite battery strap is awesome to give you an extra, 2 hours of playtime around there. Some people have had the issues with the cracking. I have been lucky enough to not have that yet. I've had this thing since day one. But sometimes even this setup just doesn't give me enough battery life to play as long as I want to. Or sometimes I go to play, I throw this thing on and I realize, dang it, I forgot to charge it. So you plug it into the wall, you're playing hooked up to a cable into a wall. That is not a fun way to do it. There are a lot of battery banks out there. We've talked about multiple different ones. Well, now we're going to talk about the Rebuff Reality VR Power 2. I've had the first one. This is their second iteration of this. And I'm going to say this right now up front. If you have the first VR Power from Rebuff Reality, I don't think this is worth the upgrade. But if you're looking for a battery bank and you don't already have the VR Power, I think this is an excellent, excellent choice. This thing is not cheap though, comes in around $70, but it is 10,000 milliamps, gets you roughly 6 to 10 hours of extra playtime, depending on if you're playing games, watching movies, stuff like that. This is a great product. I've had the VR Power 1 for a long time, never had any issues with it. It has served me very well. This is the second iteration. The biggest difference you're gonna see right off the bat is the fact that it is white instead of black. Obviously, this is geared more towards the Quest 2, which is a lighter color compared to the Quest 1. There are some other differences with this thing though that are a big improvement. The biggest thing is the straps. And as you see, I actually have this on the Deluxe Audio Strap, which the first edition of the VR Power didn't fit the Deluxe Audio Strap very well out of the box without doing some modification. What I actually did on my first one was I took the backing plate and everything off and I put it directly onto the Deluxe Audio Strap with Velcro. So I put Velcro on here and then I have Velcro on my VR Power 1. With this, it's actually awesome because there is already Velcro in here where it's like a cutout in the base. And if you have Velcro on your headset for your Deluxe Audio Strap, which I actually recommend you doing, it actually just fits right on there and it works great. The other thing you do is you peel back the inner foam and there's actually Velcro inside of there, and you just put this, tuck this up in there, and it sticks right there to the foam that's inside of there, or the Velcro that's inside of there. It actually works great. The only issue with this is it's not super easy to adjust the dial on the back. The good thing about the Deluxe Audio Strap is it does have that spring design in it. So once you get it dialed in, you don't have to adjust it all the time. You just get it where you want it and put it on your head and you're good to go. But beware, it is a little bit harder to adjust the knob on the back. This thing works with pretty much every head strap I have tried it on. It works fine with the original head strap, just the regular fabric one. This is actually the Elite battery strap. Works great with this as well. And this one even has the VR cover rear padding in there. So this is even thicker, still works great. These Velcro tabs are much better than the first VR Power Edition just because of the fact they're longer, they fit around more things more easily. It's just, it is an improved design over the first one. So this is a pretty heavy headset once you get that 2 rear battery banks, but this is going to give you so much playtime. And a lot of times what I'll do is if my Elite battery strap is dying or my headset isn't charged, this thing goes on there so quick. 2 Velcro, actually 3 Velcro straps, it's on there. So instead of playing plugged into the wall, I'll just throw this thing on there and pretty much unlimited playtime. I'm not gonna play more than what this is gonna give me in one session. At least I don't, maybe you do, I don't know. Some cool features about this thing is there is LED rings around the outside here. One push is going to show you the rings and how much charge you have. There's 4 segments, so right now it's fully charged, so all the rings light up. If you want to shut it back off, you just double tap and it goes back off. There is pass-through charging with this, so you can leave this on your headset and you can plug your cable directly into the battery bank and leave it plugged into the headset, and that will charge your battery bank and your headset all at the same time. The one thing with battery banks is if you're using a cable link system, so if you're using Oculus Link to play PC VR games with your Quest, you're not going to be able to plug the link cable into any battery pack. You got to unplug the battery pack and plug it directly into the headset. That's just inherent of the way the cable link designs, but there's AirLink, so AirLink works great, or virtual desktop. So on the top of this, you are gonna have 3 ports. One port is gonna be an input port that is to charge the actual battery itself. So you run your USB-C cable into the headset there, then you have a 3 amp output and a 1 amp output. You can use it for all different kinds of things. You don't have to just use it for your Quest, but if you're using the Quest, then you use the center one that is the 3 amp output to keep your Quest running for a long time. So far, I have been pretty happy with Rebuff Reality products. I've used a number of different things. On this battery bank right here, it does come with a 1-year warranty as well as a 14-day money-back guarantee. So if you're not satisfied with this within 14 days, you can send it back for any reason, which is always kind of a nice feature. Another great thing about using a battery bank on the back of your headset is the fact that it is going to offer some counterbalance. So this one technically has 2 batteries on the back. Most people aren't going to run their headset like this, but it does give you a nice counterbalance because these things are inherently front heavy, especially with just the standard strap. So you know the front is going to put a lot more pressure on your face because there's no counterbalance on the back to balance this thing out. So with this thing, it is going to create a very good counterbalance. It's going to shift a lot of that front heaviness weight onto the back of your head. It's going to be more comfortable. Typically, it's going to allow you to play longer play sessions more comfortably without putting excessive pressure on your face. Obviously, this isn't the only battery bank out there that you can use with your Oculus Quest 1 or 2. There's many options. We've talked about some other ones on the channel here. The Nirvana battery bank is a great one as well. I'll put a link up here. That way you can check that video out and check out that one if you would like. But I'm happy with the Rebuff Reality VR Power 2. I think it's a great product. Like I said, probably not worth the update if you already have the first one, but if you don't, I think this is a great way to go. It looks great on the headset, has the LED rings. So far, extremely happy with it. Let me know what you guys think, and we will see you in the next one. Later.